Well, we're celebrating the 1973 World Championship team. We're here with Oakland A's Hall of Famer, Baseball Hall of Famer, Rollie Fingers. You know, we talked last year, 1972, winning it for the first time. What's it like 1973 winning it the second time?
Twice as good. It was twice as good. Beating the Mets. They had a great pitching staff, and we had to face Matlack and Kuzman and Seaver, and we knew we had our hands full, but we handled it okay. Coming back here down 3-2 and winning the last 2 games here was big.
No doubt about it. And when you think about the difference of winning it one year to the next, winning it for the second time, the validation, I mean, not many teams will ever make it to 2 straight World Series. We know you'd win 3 in a row, putting only you and the Yankees doing that ever in baseball, but now you've won it 2 in a row.
It was very gratifying. And we knew that that's the only way we were really going to get some extra money for the winners. We had to win a World Series.
Yeah.
We weren't getting paid by Charlie. So.
And you guys never forget that. That's always funny. There was money involved here.
Oh, yeah.
These players now in the World Series, they don't care. Back then, yeah, you're playing for money at this point.
Well, we had, a lot of guys had to get winter jobs. And I went straight from the parade to Sears and Roebuck's, and I was stocking shelves at Sears and Roebuck's all winter long. That was my winter job.
After winning the World Series.
After winning the World Series, yep.
Well, it's hard to believe, but yes, that is it. When you get together, and I've mentioned this now with Joe, Rudy, and Vida and Reggie, where I talk about how it's just not you guys were teammates, you guys were like brothers. What's it like to still get together with these guys and reminisce about all the greatness?
It's a lot of fun. A lot of us came up through the minor leagues together. I mean, we were together for 7, 8, 9 years in a row.
Yeah, in Kansas City. Yeah.
So it was more like a family, and in families we have fights, you get in arguments, and we had a lot of them, but we got through it. But we all knew what to expect of each other out on the field. And we all came together as a team. Once we crossed the white line, don't have a different uniform on because we're going to beat you.
And what's it like getting together now with these guys?
Oh, it's great. See how many guys still have their hair, see how much weight they put on. So it's fun getting together and telling old stories.
And obviously you're still around the A's and part of our front office, but when you come back to the Coliseum, what are the memories like for you?
Oh, great. I mean, this was an old ballpark when I came here in '68, but, we have a lot of memories on this field, especially the years that I played here. We never finished less than second place every year that I played here. So, and we 5 straight division titles. It's always fun when you win. And we had we dumped a lot of champagne in these clubhouses for sure.
No doubt about it. And just talk about the confidence that you guys had where you knew you were going to win. You knew you were going to get to the World Series.
Well, we had great talent. We had great pitching staff, great defense. We didn't make any mental errors out on the field. We always hit the cutoff man, went through the right bases. Dick Williams was a stickler for that. He didn't want you to screw up fundamentals out there. And we always played well. And, we didn't blow out a lot of teams. We won all the 3-1 ball games, 3-2 ball games. Those low-scoring games we usually won because of our pitching.
And still the story about the mustache, and still one of the greatest moves you ever made in your life.
Yeah, I have to cover up as much of his face as I can, so. But I got $300 out of Charlie. That was the only reason why.
$300 and you still got it to this day.
Still got it today.
And when you think about pitching in those times, obviously bullpens have changed. And, we've had you on before where I've told you we've run a lot of numbers and can make a case that you're arguably the greatest reliever of all time because of the volume. Just take us through back then. You could come in at any point and pitch X amount of innings and take it to the house. You just weren't a 1-inning guy.
No, I was throwing 3-4 innings. I mean, the first game of the World Series in '74, they told me to get up in the 5th inning, and I looked at the scoreboard just to make sure what inning it was. So I came in the 5th inning and pitched all the way to the 9th, and Catfish Hunter came in and got the last out. But I think I pitched 4 2/3 innings that day. So yeah, I was a 3-4 inning pitcher, so I didn't mind it. I loved the work. So
yeah, never shied away from a lot of innings, and of course, being the great reliever, you guys had such great starters. We just talked to Vida Blue. You think about Holtzman. You think about Catfish. Obviously, the starters that you had were second to none.
Oh yeah, they could all pitch. They knew what they were doing out there, and they always carry us late into the game, 7th, 8th innings. Catfish was our workhorse. If we ever needed one game to win, I'd hand the ball to Catfish. He was a big game pitcher.
And when you just think how great you guys were, you can't tell the history of baseball without talking about the 72, 73, 74 A's. That's got to mean something to
Oh
you.
yeah, three-peats are very few. So I think the Yankees and us were the only ones to do it. And you don't really think about it when you're doing it, but now that we look back, yeah, you look back and we had a great team. We had a great team. We played together and we knew how to win.
Well, it's so great to still have you a part of the Oakland A's family. Congratulations on 1973, and have fun with these guys. Have
Oh
fun
yeah,
today.
we've been having a blast for the last 2 days. We're lying like crazy out here.
The Hall of Famer, the A's Hall of Famer, the great Rollie Fingers, right here on A's Cast Live.